Hey, Fight fans, it's Michelle Joy Phelps with Boxing Social in association with Forged Irish Stout and Empire Fight Store.
I'm trying to do this for your camera because if I don't, I'm going to be up here somewhere. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know how long I can do this for, but let's try.
It's good for the thighs.
Yeah, great.
You don't have to literally do that. You could stand up. Okay. Do you know what I do? I'll move it.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Actually, that works.
Okay. Anyways,
yes.
Good to see you. Wow. What's going on online with you and Gervonta Davis?
Gervonta, I should have learned by now that Gervonta just posts any DM.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I saw he was talking last night about he's unhappy. I would like to start conversations for the Devin Haney Gervonta Davis fight. So I just texted him and said, let's talk. And he said, no. Well, he actually said a bit more, but he didn't post the bit that he said after that. But yeah, so that was it really. So I don't think he's very interested in a Devin Haney fight, but who knows?
Did I miss something in regards to, you said that he had said something along the lines of not being happy?
Yeah, he said that he was waiting for a call from Al or, don't be surprised if you see him elsewhere next. And I thought, oh, okay. So slid in.
Insinuating might be free agent.
Obviously, we can offer massive money for that fight in many different countries around the world. So I just wanted to see if he was interested in a Devin Haney fight, but clearly not. It was very short and sharp.
Yeah, Devin's clearly interested, however, has made it very clear, like we were talking about yesterday, not willing to do any type of rehydration clauses and whatnot.
Yeah, all this stuff about rehydration. Like, you're making 140, it's for the 140-pound world title. Now, if there wants to be a private deal on rehydration, I'm sure Devin will discuss it, but Devin should be wanting to defend his world championship that he just won. So there's no rehydration with the WBC. So I don't, just because if someone rehydrates, there's no rule in boxing where you can't rehydrate. They're not rehydrating, trying to come in so heavy. They're just safely replenishing their body while from the weight cut. Some people hydrate to 10 pounds. Some people hydrate to 25 pounds. Everyone's different. Do you know what I mean? It's not unusual. It's not new to boxing. But this whole hydration thing, it's a 140-pound fight. You make the weight, you do what you want.
So obviously Haney wants to go to 147. Is the next fight at this stage going to be at 147, or are you kind of still in talks with staying at 140?
I would like him to defend his title. I would like him to try and unify the division. But also, he'll slot into 147 physically. And there's a Conor Benn fight, there's a Maros Barros fight, there's loads of different fights. One day, someone we're talking to, Boots Ennis, that's a tremendous fight between those two, but if I'm Devin, I do think he's just gone from 135 to 140. I think he's still got a lot to do at 140. There's a lot of big fights for him at 140. Ryan, Gervonta, Teofimo. So I would stay there before I go, because you don't want to start going up and then coming back again. Do you know what I mean?
Well, obviously I was going to mention Teofimo. Is there any interest from Haney's side to want to do that?
Of course, he's with Top Rank, and Top Rank could definitely come in and talk to Bill and us, and I think it's a great fight. I think he's rumoured to fight around early February. Sometimes he has a pop at me. All I think with Teofimo is just get in the ring. Do you know what I mean? Get active. He's a great fighter. Keep building that profile. He obviously wants these big paydays, this big money, but to do that, you've got to stay active and you've got to stay relevant. He tends to go missing in between great performances.
Okay, what's the status on Jack Catterall and Josh Taylor? Obviously, Josh is saying that he never, what was there, a second offer that was made, and just what's the updates on that?
We made a second offer to Carl Moretti, and we also met with Top Rank in Los Angeles this week. It's a great offer. I think they accept it's a good offer. But I think Josh has got his own ideas, and I think they've already kind of got their mind into another fight, which is a terrible fight, but it's a comeback fight, I guess.
Who is that?
I'll let them announce, but I just think fight fans will be disappointed when we couldn't make the Jack Catterall fight. But I also understand Josh has got his ideas of the numbers in his head for that fight. It's just obviously different to ours.
Plan B for Jack then?
Needs a big fight. Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, Liam Paro, Richardson Hitchens, Regis Prograis, great fight as well. I think we just got to find the biggest fight we can for Jack Catterall.
Any update on Dillian Whyte?
No, he actually messaged me the other day to say that he's got some good news coming, and I've not spoken to him since the Anthony Joshua pull out. So we don't have a contract with Dillian Whyte, but we've been very fond of him, worked with him over the years, so I'd be interested to see what he's got to say soon.
I know that you've kind of talked about this already, but if both are successful in the night, Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua, you said that nothing has been confirmed yet, but could you at least confirm that there is heavy talks to move in that direction for early March?
Absolutely, there has been for a while. We've agreed terms for this fight before, but it never got to the contractual stage. We haven't signed a contract, but Saudi Arabia want to host that fight. We want to do that fight. Wilder wants to do that fight. It's quite difficult with just a week to go to start trying to sign contracts, but who knows? When I'm on the ground in Saudi next week, I'm sure those talks will speed up.
They were able to do that for Tyson
absolutely.
Fury and Alexander Usyk.
When the deal's there to be done, it can be done. But what's not going to happen is loads of back and forward and needing to bring AJ into the conversations and go through contracts with him and stuff like that. So obviously we've got AJ's blessing to work on the fight, and if we think the deal is right, ourselves and 258 and Freddie and everybody, we will make the fight, and hopefully we can, but just don't want to talk too much about it because just need victory next Saturday first.
Let's see, what else have I not been able to ask you? I just had it at the top of my head too, which is so funny because I was like, that's the next topic.
Did Devin, did Wilder, Conor, Benn?
We talked about Conor yesterday.
Yeah, we did, yeah. So, yeah. And of course, Bam against Sonny, which is the reason we're here. So
look at you're blocking your own face.
Sorry.
It'll come to me. I literally just had it at the top of my mind, and I was like, let's talk about that next, and we totally didn't go there. But anyways, Ed, thank you for your time. I appreciate it.
You can do it tomorrow night.
Perfect. Sounds good to me.
Just remember it, and I'll be ready. I'll be ready for an interview after the show.
Okay. Thank you. Bye, fans.